Okay, good day again. My name is Erickson Ravenna, and I am here again to talk about everything about ISO. So, when we talk about ISO international standards, one of the fundamental concepts that you are going to hear is the concept of process approach. Okay, again, process approach. So, what is process approach? Before defining the process approach, we need to talk about first what is process. Okay, so process according to ISO is set of interrelating activities which converts inputs into useful outputs. Uh, Pag i-explain ko in Tagalog, every time na maririnig nyo yung word na process, dalawa dapat ang dalawang item ang kailangan mag-appear kaagad sa isip nyo, which is input and output. Again, when we talk about process, two things that you are going to automatic dapat yun yung kagad yung maisip nyo when we talk about process is the input and output, because all of us who are working in an organization, may function tayo. And pag may function tayo, we always have inputs that triggers our process, that triggers our function. And pag na-trigger yung function natin, we are going to process those inputs and make it a useful output for the for our customer. Sometimes hindi naman not necessarily laging external customers, but most especially our internal customers. Okay, so going back to process approach, that is the same concept. That is the basic knowledge that we need to think about. But for ISO, it has evolved over time. That sinasabi niya na hindi lang dapat si input sa kasi output ang iniisip niyo. Dapat when we talk about process approach, you are also thinking of the process that are providing the inputs and also the process that are receiving the outputs. So instead of inputs and outputs, they have a diagram of what we call SIPOC or SIPOC diagrams, which mean S stands for supplier, I for input, P for your process, O for output, and C for customers. So when we talk about suppliers, syempre they are the ones who are providing materials to us to make useful products. Usually external yung perspective natin doon. The same with customers. Pag sinabing customers, ito yung mga external customers that are receiving our products, that are receiving our services. But let's take note that in a management system, we have what we called internal supplier and internal customer. So, pag sinabi kasing supplier, they are the ones who are providing inputs. And sometimes, hindi naman lagi yung mga external suppliers ang nagpo-provide ng inputs. Okay, the same way with customers. Hindi naman lagi sila yung nagre-receive ng mga outputs natin. So, I'm going to give you an example. Halimbawa sa si business unit, nangangailangan siya ng tao. So, si business unit, gusto niyang magkaroon ng tao. And ang pwede niyang lapitan para makapag-hire ng personnel na kailangan niya is HR. Okay? So, using the SIPOC diagram, a certain business unit will fill up a form or issue a memo to the human resources department that they are requesting an additional personnel. So that business unit is the supplier. The input is the memorandum or filled out form that they are requesting an additional personnel. And those inputs will be forwarded to the human resources unit who will be receiving these inputs. And then pag na-receive to ni HR unit, they are going to process it and they are going to provide output. So yung output, pag nag-process sila, titingnan nila yung matitrigger yung hiring process nila. Titingnan nila kung sino yung mga applicant. Of course, they will be posting advertisement on the available position. And then after that, they will check who are the qualified applicants. Magkakaroon sila ng shortlisting. And this shortlisting of qualified applicants, that would be the output. And yung output na yon mafa-forward dun sa internal customer nila, which happens to be also the supplier of the internal inputs. So that is how SIPOC diagrams work. SIPOC diagrams works. Another example is preventive maintenance request of IT, preventive maintenance request also of general services. So the same thing, business unit will be requesting this request of maintenance or service requests, and then unit like general services and IT will process those requests, and the output is of course service rendered and also the quality of service that they have rendered. So halimbawa, sa business unit is nagre-request sila ng to do maintenance of the air conditioning unit of their production area or their laboratory. So the business unit will be filling out the form, and this form will be received by the general services department. General services department will do the process, check who are the available personnel to do the service, and then they will do the service, and then that is the output. And for that, they are going to notify the internal customer that the service has been rendered, and of course it should be measured by a certain uh, measuring measurement. Sometimes it is a satisfaction survey, which are we are going to talk about in the succeeding topics. Okay, so that's it for our process approach, which is one of the fundamental concept of management system and ISO. Okay, so thanks for watching, and stay tuned for other topics for everything about ISO. Thank you.